Yo, peep this. You just clicked on Let's View It, and I'm Tyrone Cross. Welcome to my channel, so you already know. Let's view it. 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 What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It, the realest unscripted channel on YouTube. So if you know, you know. I don't read shit, I just talk it. And after this video, if you appreciate the way I talk my stuff, then please subscribe and help support me and this channel and help me get the truth out while I also entertain you. Hopefully. Now let's start the entertainment. And let me tell you guys, this video I'm really excited for. Because honestly, I've been wondering, is Oprah gonna say anything? Or is she just gonna let us all put her on blast and she just go high? And for those that don't know, let me fill you in. And the chances are I'm filling in no one. Because everybody knows Oprah and The Rock's rich asses begged us all for money so that we can save Maui. And this was their bright ass idea to make them look like Mother Teresa. But as you can assume, or as you know, us regular people were like, what the f***? Use your billions and do it your damn self. And it's your house anyways, Oprah. Now, whether it's fair or not, Oprah got the majority of the backlash. And we all know why. It's obvious why she got the majority of the backlash. I can count billions of reasons of why she probably got the most backlash. Well, guess what? The moment has arrived, and Oprah's finally gonna address all the backlash she got from us normal people. And in order to address this backlash, she decided to go on CBS News. And just as a side note, I want to point out for those who have seen my Doja Cat video and saw some of the symbolism, or maybe you just know the symbolism, if you notice, the CBS symbol is one eye. But also notice the name of the station. It literally tells you what you're gonna see. UCBS. So CBS shows BS. And one more thing I want to tell you guys is I haven't watched this clip yet. I only watched about 15 seconds before I had to stop it and said, hey, I want to watch this with my real ones. So you already know. Let's view it.
Oprah, I want to shift gears a little bit and turn to the Hawaii wildfires and the efforts to help those in need. The People's Fund of Maui was created by you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in which you both poured time, effort, and millions to kick it off yourselves, yet and still it faced online criticism. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of give your thoughts on that.
But first, give me the opportunity to call out CBS on their BS. So let's get one thing straight right out the gate. He's not giving her the opportunity. She's giving him the opportunity for her to go on that show. You see, Oprah controls a lot of people's careers. This woman has tons of money, and I know everyone knows that. But I'm not sure if everyone knows how much power she actually has over other entertainers and celebrities, channels, stations. Oprah is one of those. When we talk about puppet masters and pulling strings, she can pull some strings. She can shut a career down. She is one of the gatekeepers. If that CBS show even tried to make a fool out of her, there would be no CBS. But that's also why they opened up with the narrative that Oprah and The Rock poured in millions and they still got a negative response. Like poor Oprah and Rock. But let's continue.
A really great point about being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if
I already know where this is going. She's so condescending. She's gonna say, since I know who I am, everything that everybody said didn't do anything to her. We couldn't break her. We couldn't shake her up. We couldn't hurt her. we couldn't make her unhappy. And now she's gonna go on and say, unlike these poor little kids who grow up in social media having all these mean things said to them, getting attacked, but they don't know who they are. And they're weak, so it breaks them. Basically, all she's gonna say is, I'm Oprah, bitch, I'm rich, and you guys can't touch me. So say what you want. But maybe I'm wrong.
I didn't have the assurance of Invictus that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul. If
it would have taken you down.
It would have taken. It will take you out. Yeah. So all of the online, being
slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories, really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui. So this idea came about because, as you know, when you were there, Tony, I was on the ground talking to lots of people, trying to figure out how do I best help. And in the beginning, it was just, material things, dropping off generators and towels. And then I started talking to people. People really wanted their own agency. Gail's son, Will, sent me an article about Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, in 2017, during the wildfires in Gatlinburg, started a People's Fund. She called it My People's Fund. She had a concert. She raised $12.5 million and then directly gave it to the people, $1,000 a month. I thought, whoa, that's the idea.
Yeah. You see, this is what happens when you no longer relate to real life. This is what happens when you have so much money, you literally can do whatever you want. I'm tired of her bringing up Dolly Parton. It's all about context. In 2017, when Dolly Parton started that foundation, her net worth was about $500 million. Oprah's net worth is so large, if you go to Google and just put an O, it immediately pops up Oprah's net worth. Now that's a hell of a net worth. Her net worth is $2.8 billion. So that means she literally could have donated Dolly Parton's whole net worth and still had over $2 billion. Let that sink in. And then she wonders why she gets the backlash, even though it couldn't shake her because she knows who she is. Yeah, the richest woman in the world. I don't know if that's factual, but it might as well be. But anyways, her and Dolly Parton's situation is different, it's separate, and really, just leave Dolly Parton out of your BS. Now let's get back to CBS.
$1,000 a month. I thought, whoa, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So
getting the money into the hands of the people.
Directly into the hands of the people. Right so now. To set up the infrastructure for that, The Rock and his team and my team, we were literally on I don't know how many Zooms to set up the infrastructure for the verification process to be able to drop money into people's accounts. And we thought, because both of us have given to charities our whole life. I've been given to charity since my first paycheck, a tither.
And still do that.
And still do that. Right. Okay. So we thought starting the fund with $10 million would be a great idea because any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you know, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Right.
So we thought $10 million would start off the fund. We'll do what Dolly did. Get other people to give money, and then we'll put it directly into the people's bank accounts. I was so excited. I was so excited about it.
It's still a good idea.
And then I got up the next morning.
You still should be.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I got up the next morning, and I saw all of this vitriol, and I was like, whoa, what happened here? So this is what I want to say. I want to say that, I think in the beginning, so many people were calling, asking, where do we give our money to? So I thought, I'm going to give people a place to
create.
We're going to create something. And I still think it's a really strong idea.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was right. Putting money directly into the hands of the people is a significant thing. And the model that's been created, I will say that as of today, 2,200 people have been cleared and verified. And those people are going to get a notice from the People's Fund of Maui and going to have the money.
And it's working. It made me deeply mad. It made you deeply sad.
Made me sad that we're at this state in our country,
Right. No, everything leads to this kind of polarization, even serving other people. But here's the point. Here's Oprah's point. If you take your time, your money, your resources, your life, and you give the love that other people need, especially in their times of need, that is the secret to happiness.
Yeah.
Because happiness is love.
Poor Oprah. How we all just attacked her. She just doesn't get it. Either she thinks we don't know math, or she thinks we're just stupid. I heard her say they started the fund with $10 million. Her and The Rock. She didn't say The Rock and her gave $10 million apiece. She said they started the fund with $10 million, which would mean they each gave $5 million. But when you look at their net worth, especially Oprah, that's like giving nothing or $5. I wouldn't brag about giving $5 to somebody. And you know what? Let's even say she did give $10 million and The Rock gave $10 million. Then that's like them giving $10 up. Maybe more like $88.99 for The Rock. But it's $10 for Oprah. It's still not a bragging point. Everything is relative. Everything is perspective. If I only have $5 and that's all I have, and I donate that, wouldn't you say that's a much stronger donation emotionally than whatever you're doing? You're giving away money that you don't notice is gone. And you're doing that on purpose, so that shows your real character. You only want to donate if you don't feel the effect. And honestly, I don't even know how you can possibly donate enough to feel the effect. That's how greedy you are. You're so scared to feel the effect, you stay far from even coming close to feeling a dent in your bank account. Whatever you just donated, I'm sure you made it back the next day. And then to top it off, you want to act like you care. You want to act like you're sincere. You have the power to do the most, but choose not to. Make it make sense. Maybe you believe your bank account reflects your brain cells. It doesn't. Us broke folk see right through your BS. You see, that foundation would be a good idea if I started it, but foundations sound terrible when billionaires start them. And really, that's what all the backlash is for. The backlash isn't because you started a foundation, and the backlash isn't because you donated money. The backlash is because you're a fat, black, rich bitch that's full of shit. The backlash was simply for you being you. And if you really had any understanding of what it's like to be a normal person and why you got that backlash, you would have addressed this way differently. You would have apologized, you would have understood how it looked to us, and you would have just did more. It's that simple. But we all know you're not going to do more because you love your money and you're all about your money. And the reasons that you donate is for tax write-offs and to say things like this.
I've been giving to charity since my first paycheck.
Yeah.
I bet you don't even know where you donate to. You probably just have your accountants send out money here and there, keep the receipts, and then get the tax write-off and say, look how wonderful I am, while you sit on a pile of money you will never, ever, ever spend. But I digress. But now that you know Oprah addressed us normies and we couldn't shake her, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. Is Oprah really this out of touch? Wasn't she broke before? Or is all that a lie? Is her whole biography a lie? Cause how do you forget your whole beginning of your life? Or do you think she's just a bad person because basically all billionaires are bad people? How else are you gonna get that much money and power? And that's why I don't play the fame game. If I ever get rich or if I ever get famous, it's only gonna be when God passes me the rock. But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hitchhiker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.